In this video, I will explain a more advanced explanation of the calendar feature. So we're going to look at right here, we're going to look at past events that happened, which is this past event is the unemployment rate of Switzerland. So I'm going to click on here, it's extremely stronger. I'm going to click on that. So we see that in this case, we have this release is the lowest in the last 17 years in 1 month. That is a lot of data, but still there's no significant trade idea for this release. What this is doing over here is it's giving you real data, real-time data you can look at after release happen. So you can know what to do when similar releases happen. Now let's look at releases that are events that are about to happen soon. So we have an event that's happening in an hour, the Jolt job opening. So click on that. We have, so if the magnitude will be much stronger, 3 out of 4 times Brent crude oil moved up following some release. So we see these are all the potential trade ideas depending on what the magnitude of surprise will be. So we like consistent trade ideas. So here they're both showing going down. S&P 500 here is both going up. Here we have going up, going down, going up. So I like to look at, I like consistent. Also, what I'm looking to trade is, let's say I'm looking to trade oil. So I'm going to click on, let's say this, when the release is much stronger, and it's going to take me to the backtester. Now, let's see what the backtester has to say. So this trade idea was teched after analysis of previous JOLTS job openings, releases with much stronger magnitude, which every time it releases with a much stronger magnitude, this has happened 4 times in 3 years. This is what actually happened. So this, first of all, this is the synthetic chart for Brent crude oil. This chart is amazing because it gives you the exact way that the release either went up, which the green is it went up 3 times, or it went down 1 time. So you can see clearly how it affected the market. So what we see here is that after release, it's a pretty quick absorption in the market to either going up or down. So here, this is about 9 minutes. So we see basically after about, let's say 10 minutes, if it's going up, you know that it's you hit your profit target. But if it's not going up, and let's say it's going down, you know that you should probably get out, because 75% of the time in similar situations, it went up within the first 10 minutes. Furthermore, you can see here, these are the past releases. So you have here, let's see, okay, so we have this was when it lost, this is when it won. So we have a chart, this is the previous situation. It says the date here and the time. And this is a minute by minute chart. This is the first 15 minutes. This is the last 90 minutes. So we see this is when the release happened. So once release happened, you see it steadily climb up, up, up. And now you can really see how the market was affected by this release with a much stronger magnitude. So what we have here is that the backtester really allows you to see how the market is affected depending on what the magnitude of surprise is, which is crucial to have a good trade. What I would also do in this situation is I would go to the charts and I would look at the Brent crude oil happening right now to see, just to prepare myself to see what may happen. So these, I set one for 5-minute candles, and I set one from 1-minute candles. It's always good to prepare yourself before you do a trade, or before you think you may do a trade, to see how the market's reacting, so you can do a good trade, and it will be good for you.